Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. Got a job here today that should be pretty quick, so we'll see how it goes. Today's task is to just cut these snap ring grooves in this shaft, and I'm supposed to cut this in two and make two of them. There's supposed to be enough material here to do that, so I'll just put it in the bandsaw and chop it too, and I can cut these grooves. And the only other thing I need to do is come in and weld up this key slot so that the keyway can't escape out from under the sprockets. So get this sawn off and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've marked into the keyways. So I'm just gonna take over and put a little spot weld down the bottom so the keys can't slip out. Now I'll take care of that. All right, so got a couple spots in there, so now I can chuck this in the lathe, knock off the high spots, and get those grooves cut, and this job be done. Well, face these to length. But. All right, so I sharpened up a parting blade and made a grooving tool out of it, and got my snap ring grooves cut in there. And got the weld spot face down. So now that's sticking up. I'll hold that in. I'll flip around and do the other. Well, there they all are. Got the grooves cut. Everything's welded up, so I'll be able to replace this one that's bent, and we'll have a spare. I know y'all usually like a nice stout cut, so here's a 250 depth of cut. Feed rate. Go. Get to making a tip here in a second. There we go. That'll make that chrome molly come off there. Don't stringy tip this down. So the Bailey is continuing the push of shop jobs. He's looking for more work for me to do to be sure to keep me on task. So back to the couch. Hopefully this will be another quick little job. This one's task is to put this spline inside this hub. Probably would have been easier just to have gotten two sprockets, turned the centers out and stuck them on this, but that's what they got, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to take and turn this down a little bit, try not to get too carried away because it'll barely fit in this thing where it's relieved in here. I don't want it to be cutting through. I still want enough meat to have something there when I put this together. So I'll turn this down first and then come back and bore this out to fit what this is with some press, and I'll groove it to weld it to give it some extra strength in addition to the press. So I'll shoot for a pretty tight press, probably maybe 3 thou. So I'll be able to heat this up and hopefully get it slipped in before it grabs a hold. Let's get to it. Okay, Okay, so I've got this turned down and I got that unsightly blend line there in the middle. So I'm gonna do my between centers no dog trick. So, using this and a live center. So I'm gonna get that set up. We'll bring it back, take a dust cut off outside of this, screw it up. Okay, so I got dead center in the chuck, live center in the tailstock. I'm just going to use the tailstock to press pressure, and that's what's going to drive it. I'm just going to take a real light cut just to true that up. So. This should be the pass for all the marbles. So I'll take this 30 out. I should be right on my press size. We'll see how it goes. Stuck it in there while the sprocket was warm and it seized on me. So I have to knock it back out and do it over. Well, I got it drove back apart and won't go together now. So I'm gonna heat this back up with the torch and I'll be able to drop this down in there to its final location and get this sucker to hold. I'll smear a little Loctite in here too while I'm at it. Give it a little something to bite on too, extra. Then we'll come back and weld this. Okay, so I got my smasher to knock it home in case that should be necessary. Let's heat this dude up. Showing between 270 and 300, that should be enough. Got the old injection pump press fired up. So I'll give her a little bit here. Almost there. Ton. Should come on down in there some more though. If I can find the ring to push on that with. So the press saved the day on that. Now what I've done is taken a nozzle gel and gone down inside those splines, try and be sure no spatter or anything sticks to them. I'm gonna try and go in there and just weld around this inside, give it a little extra grip. More than likely with 10 to 15 tons of press on it, it'll probably drive whatever that chain will pull, but we'll give it a little extra. Well, there it is. So I managed to do a decent job of staying out of the splines. And keeping the spatter out of them with the nozzle gel. So that ought to hold it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little series of little job shorts. I just threw a couple of them in there real quick, pieced something together. These were not huge, massive jobs that I felt like needed their own video, so just kind of a couple of days in the shop, or nights, whichever the case is. Of course, it's always night, typically when I'm out here working, because I got a day job. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch y'all later.